Hello student, let's start to learn. Standard 10, Subject Science and Technology, Part 1, Chapter number 4, Effect of Electric Current. Today's my first point is electromagnetic induction. Second point, try this. In this point, we will see one experiment. Third point, if conducting wire is kept moving in a magnetic field, a current is produced. Next point is Faraday's law of induction. And last point is Fleming right hand rule. Thank you. Electromagnetic induction. We have seen in the previous section that if we keep an electric conductor in a magnetic field such that direction of the current flowing through the conductor is perpendicular to the magnetic field, then force is exerted on the conductor. Because of this, conductor moves. But if an electric conductor is moving in a magnetic field or the magnetic field around the stationary conductor is changing, what will happen? In order to find out the answer to this question, research was done by great scientist Michael Faraday. In the year 1831, Faraday showed that the electric current can be produced in a conductor with help of moving magnet. See, here are two galvanometer. Galvanometer is a sensitive device which works the same principle as that of the electric motor that we have studied earlier. We can make some electrical measurement with it. A coil is positioned between the poles of the magnet in a such way that the pointer on the galvanometer dial is connected to it. When a small current, for example 1 milliampere, flows through the coil will rotate. The rotation will be proportional to the current. The voltmeter and ammeter also work on the same principle. In a galvanometer, the pointer deflects on the both sides of the zero mark depending on the direction of the current. If conducting wire is kept moving in magnetic field, a current is produced. Collect the material as shown in the figure. Here is the bar magnet, galvanometer, copper wire. Complete the circuit by connecting the galvanometer. Keep the bar magnet erect in such a way that its north and south pole is just below the copper wire. Here is north pole or south pole. Now, if wire is kept moving from A to B in this direction, A to B, the pointer of the galvanometer gets deflected. This is called Faraday's electromagnetic induction. Now move the magnet with wire fix. The galvanometer pointer still get deflected. Complete the circuit as shown in the figure in your textbook, page number 57, figure number 4.16a. Discuss about and select the component as required. In this experiment, if we open the plug key and make the current 0 in the coil, the pointer of the galvanometer deflects. Here is the galvanometer. The pointer of the galvanometer deflects to a side and quickly comes back to 0. If the current in the coil is started again, the pointer again deflects to other side and then returns quickly 0. Now, when the electrical current is flowing through the solenoid coil and the solenoid coil is displaced with respect to the coil, the current is still produced in the coil. What can be inferred from these two experiments? Even if the solenoid coil is kept stationary, change in the current in the solenoid coil produce a current in the coil. If solenoid coil is moved towards or away from the coil, we see deflection of the galvanometer. Please see figure 2nd. Also, the faster is the displacement of the solenoid, larger is the deflection of the galvanometer pointer. If the current in the solenoid coil is changed, a current is produced in the coil, or if the solenoid coil is moved towards the coil, then also current is produced in the coil. Faraday's law of induction. If current is switched on or off, in the solenoid coil. Here is the solenoid coil. Current is induced in the coil. In this coil, current is induced. Such induction is also observed when the current in the solenoid coil is increased or decreased. Current is induced in the coil when it is moved aside from front of the solenoid. From this experiment, it is understood that whenever the number of the magnetic lines of the force passing through the coil changes, current is induced in the coil. This is known as Faraday's law of the induction. I repeat again, Faraday's law of induction. The number of magnetic lines of the force passing through the coil changes, current in induce the coil. The current produced in the coil is called the induced current. Fleming right hand rule. When will the induced current in the electrical conductor means coil be maximum? It will be maximum when the direction of the motion of the electrical conductor is perpendicular to the magnetic field. In order to show the direction of the induced current, Fleming right hand rule is very useful. Stretch the thumb. Here is your thumb, the index finger, middle finger, in a such way that they will be perpendicular to each other. In this position, thumb indicates the direction of the motion of the conductor. Here is your thumb. It indicates the direction of the motion of the conductor. The index finger shows the direction of the magnetic field, and middle finger shows the direction of the induced current. This rule is known as Fleming right hand rule.